Have you ever heard of a show called Married at First Sight?
Yes, of course.
You ever watched it?
No, I read books.
It is fascinating. My household has been watching it, so I've been catching like here and there. And the whole thing is they meet at the altar, right? They are married for like, I don't know if it's a month or 2 months or 3 months. And then they decide if they're going to get divorced or stay married.
Do they get divorced or they get annulled?
They say divorced on the show.
Oh, shit.
It's so interesting. One girl, though, on one season I just watched, one of the producers had texted a bridesmaid but thought it was a groomsman. So she saw the name of the guy she was marrying and she stalked him and she didn't think he was attractive and she got really upset. And she was like in tears. She ended up marrying him anyway. He seems like a really good guy. I've only watched the first like couple episodes. But it's so interesting.
Yeah, listen, I believe in the sanctity of marriage. Call me Republican, but marriage should be between one person who's known someone longer than a day and another person who's known the other person longer than a day. Call it traditional. Sorry.
It would be they wouldn't,
Right.
and they shouldn't.
I
but
agree.
what if they put a trans woman on there or like a trans man on there?
Trans people aren't stupid enough to do that.
No, it would be really fucked up. I would do it. I'm stupid enough to do it.
But how humiliated would you be when you start to walk down the aisle and the groom literally kills himself? I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Darby!
It's too far. That's too far. That's too far.
Darby!
How would you feel if you're walking down the aisle and you see your 90-day fiance or whatever, and then you get up there and he goes, "You're not what I imagined." How would you feel?
I mean, I'd be like, I know. But like in Love is Blind, they don't put any big people on there. They don't put any like anyone.
Well, it's because humanity is awful, and they would be treated like absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Have you seen, okay, I'm not at all invested in this, except for the fact that I saw it on a TikTok, and now I'm deeply invested. But there's this TikTok comedian girl, this butch lady. Can I say that?
Probably not.
Yeah. This woman is on TikTok, and she's like, she's stand-up comedian. I don't know what I was about to say. Anyway, but I guess...
Shay Diaz?
Shay Diaz. It's Shay Diaz, yes. I guess at one of her recent shows, somebody posted a TikTok where they gave their story. So this girl was sitting in the front. She's a huge Ashley Gavin fan, and she bought meet and greet tickets, and she's like ready. It's her and her friend sitting in the front row. Her friend doesn't know Ashley at all. And before they start the show, Ashley came out, and Ashley was like, "I need y'all to be loud. If you feel like making a noise, make a noise. Like, I really want it to be very electric in here. I want y'all to be loud and be loud and be loud." She records her TikTok or her stand-up set for TikTok. That's just what she does. Anyway, the girl in the front row is such a big fan that she's like, "Okay, it's my duty. I'm gonna do this for her. Like, I'm gonna be so loud." She's like cheering, and she's like, "Woo woo!" And then I guess the comedian looks down and is like, "You're the fucking most annoying fucking audience member I've ever had."
The comedian that asked everyone to be loud?
Yeah, said that to her, and she's like, "I thought I was doing the right thing. I was doing what she asked me to." Anyway, and she told her to go kill herself. And then she kept telling her to go kill herself. And so she leaves the room in tears, humiliated. And she continues to make fun of her. And then her friend was like, "I don't even think you're that funny. I just came here for her, and you've like humiliated her." Which of course then the audience starts booing the friend. Anyway,
Yeah.
she explains it, whatever. And then other people start coming out with their experiences. And it's very similar that she goads the audience into being vocal and interactive. And then when they are, she makes fun of them for it. And she's like, "Fuck you." A lot of people in the comments have been saying, like, from her comedy on TikTok, that's what I see a lot of, is her like making fun of audience members and being really brutal. And then of course, you have the like, let's be honest, straight guys in the comments that are like, "Well, that's comedy for you. What do you expect? Don't be so PC."
They all sound like Paul Lynde.
Yeah, they're all Paul Lynde. Don't be PC.
Don't be so wow.
PC, wow, wow. I did see a comedian on TikTok today that I blocked immediately. Not for anything he said, but his lack of reaction to what someone else said. And I was like, red flag. It was this straight white guy. Immediate red flag. He says something and it's crowd work, as always. It seems to be a big trend on TikTok. And the woman in the crowd's like, "No, I think you're really funny and you're not politically correct, which is refreshing." And his response to that, "Well, thank you. Thank you so much."
Yeah, block.
Your response to that should be, fuck you, you racist. Get out. Get out.
There's a really hot husband and wife duo that keep making videos, and I think I'm about to block them, but the husband is so hot.
Listen, it's important to protect your peace, okay? Protect your peace. Hot people, their shelf life is short, both in actual hotness, because age, and also in what they're allowed to get away with.
Yes,
Once you get used to the hotness, you realize, are they that funny? No. But did I marry him anyway? Yeah.
When's the expiration date on yours?
No regrets. We've decided to check in every 3 days.
No, really?
We approach each other every 3 days with divorce papers, and we say, is today the day? I've signed them once. Didn't file. No, I don't know.
One time, we're still in the Patreon, right?
Mm-hmm.
One time.
Maybe.
This older gentleman used to come to my bingo and brought his daughter, and they loved it. The wife used to come too, but then she wasn't showing up for a while, and I asked, oh, where's Judy? Where's your wife? And he goes, well, Judy filed. With the most shit-eating grin on his face, he was so excited to tell me that Judy had filed. And
for divorce.
I gotta be honest, that's the funniest thing anyone's ever said.
It is very funny.
Judy filed.
You thrilled? You thrilled about that?
Oh my God.
He was a lot.
Bless him.
Thank you for your support, but you were a lot, man. Let's get started. Hola, bienvenidos a Aimecho.
In my homosexual opinion,
Me llamo Darby.
me llamo Alexis P. Bevels. The P stands for Perdóname. It's time for Drag Race Mexico! You know, being from Texas, I feel a great love for Mexico. I have kind of just stepped over the border and walked around whatever that town, I don't remember what it was. But
sure.
I have been. Have you ever been?
You just stepped over? What privilege. No, I've never been to Mexico. I would love to.
We live close again.
I know.
I used to live close in Texas, and then I didn't, and now I live close again.
Many, many years ago, there is a bar, a theater, cabaret theater in Puerto Vallarta. They put on a lot of it's a gay theater. Sorry.
Do you want to start over?
It's been a long day. This is hour 9 of being in drag. Anyway, they do a lot of cabaret and they have live singing, drag and stuff. Anyway, they'd reached out after seeing one of my old YouTube videos. I've put most of them on private, but you won't. And they were like, what do you think? Can you put together a few things and send it to us? And I was like, I'm so busy. Do you ever think about the opportunities that you just didn't do?
Oh yeah, there was this guy. I do regret. He had 2 cars.
What?
I went on 2 dates with him, picked me up in a different car every time.
Red flag. He doesn't own either of them. I promise you that.
No, he did. He was a partial owner of, remember Minibar?
Yeah.
He was a partial owner or
Was
something.
It bald, muscly, old bald guy?
No, that's the thing, is he looked like a model, and he was interested in me. So much so that I got the ick, and I ghosted.
Did he steal your identity?
No, this was real.
Oh.
I think.
So we're here today to talk about Drag Race Mexico. Now, listen, I just want to start off by saying... Yes. Sorry. I have been to Spain, and I have not been to Mexico. And we love Drag Race Spain. We were not able to cover this season for many reasons.
Yeah.
Did you see that Martha Mama's not only doing her references videos, but she's also doing a podcast with...
Yes, I did.
Shepherd, what's his name? James? I put it on screen. You know the guy. She's already covering it. She's got all the bases.
We had to dip into Mexico because we wanted to see our friend of the pod, Margaret Ya. We're not actually friends, but we support her.
Right, we've been friendly on camera.
She has been to Chicago many times.
Yes, so excited for her. Big fans of Margaret.
Let's go down for your birthday.
No, I'm busy. I'm going to Spain. Can you imagine if I just was I'm off to Spain real quick. Go to Spain in October.
You literally have done that before.
True.
Can I go with you the next time you go? And you tell me where to go and stuff?
You have to have money.
Oh, it's a special.
It's euros, yeah.
Oh. Remember when they invented the euro?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was like...
Said it was the mark of the beast or whatever.
Yeah, and everyone was like... Because I guess one of
This is Revelations.
I guess in the Bible, it's like once everyone has the same currency, then the world is going to end.
That was in reference specifically to the Romans, but I can't get into it right now. If you would like to learn more, go on TikTok and look up Dan McClellan.
Drag Race Rome?
No, I'd watch that. No, I wouldn't. I didn't watch Italy. Never mind. So, anyway, as Americans, Mexico feels close. We're on the same continent. Like, it all just feels a part of the same world.
We're closer to Mexico than we are to Chicago.
And let's be honest, Mexican culture is perfect for drag.
Yeah.
It is colors. It is volume. It's a party all the time.
Yeah.
Except for, you know, when you get sad.
Is it fiesta or siesta? Which one's
both?
Which one's party?
Fiesta.
See.
Siesta is nap in the day, like they do in Spain.
We should have that here.
Naps in the day?
Yeah.
Can I tell you,
You're a second sleeper.
I'm a second sleeper. I'm a diehard napper, nap every day. I have not napped.
Wow.
Weeks.
Are you okay?
Weeks.
Do you sleep better at night?
I'm sleeping. Yeah, I sleep like...
Oh, that's why.
I sleep like 12 hours a night.
Can I tell you this?
It's because of my gummies. My gummies knock me out.
I want to tell you this. I now live in an apartment with central air, and that is a huge game changer. But my dreams have been so fucked up lately.
Why?
I don't know. I think there's bad energy in my room. I think I gotta sage it.
It's probably all that cat piss.
No, it definitely smells like marijuana.
Oh, I love that. It gives me good dreams.
Because sometimes marijuana cigarettes are smoked.
It's because you get contact highs. I really believe that's a thing with you.
Oh, I believe it's for me too.
It's wild. It's
I
wild.
like it.
She gets no contact high. I could be like, I took a gummy 3 days ago, and she's like, what's my name? Yeah, it's
the other day
worrisome.
before work, I was in a car with someone and they smoked a marijuana vape. And when I got to work, I was like, whoa. I was putting brushes away.
Oh, okay, that I was gonna say. What?
I was putting brushes away.
You just walked into work going, whoa.
No.
Anyway, we're really excited to cover it.
Yeah, we have a lot to get through, so I want to get into these because we got entrance looks, we've got piñatas, we've got runways.
Yeah.
I want to do it because there's a lot of gorgeous girls.
There's a lot of girls. Now, we have watched the episode. I watched it twice, trying to learn the names. I know we're going to mispronounce.
And
perhaps
for that, we apologize ahead of time.
And if there are, leave in the comments below. If you can tag, I'm sure there are Mexican-born or Mexican-American reviewers who are giving references. If you know of any channels, please tag that, because references, a little lost on us. Understood some.
I had to yawn. I'm really sorry. We've been at it all day.
They yawn in Mexico.
Yeah. It's time for a siesta.
Up first, we have Pixie Pixie.
Ooh, Pixie in all black and white. She looks so fucking cool.
Now, she is the mother of the House of Black and White, although apparently she's the only one who wears only black and white.
Wait a minute. There's a House of Black and White in Game of Thrones.
There's also a store.
And Game of Thrones is where Arya learns to take her face off and do different faces.
Well, funny you should say that, because she doesn't do that at all. But I did like how her titties spun.
I liked how her hair curled into horns.
Yeah.
And it wasn't horns in hair. It was the hair turned into horns.
And the exaggerated shoulders and butt.
This is an amazing first look.
So good. And her makeup is so fantastic. I mean, I think I gathered from the conversation that she is kind of already legendary. And I do want to also shout out this fucking workroom. It is...
Oh my god, this workroom is the most beautiful workroom I've ever seen in my life.
By far.
Okay.
It is my favorite. It's
so
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And I also...
And that picture, Valentina, obviously she looks gorgeous. Obviously.
And they have Lolita's picture covered, which is so funny. Reminds me of a funeral. I love the workstation kind of curved in the corner.
Chairs.
It's gorgeous.
Those chairs and how each station was its own thing.
I know. I love that shit.
I want to go in there.
I love that shit. That has really bugged me about American Drag Race, is that they all don't get to the mirror. Some of them are sitting at a station looking at this tiny mirror. But this one, they all had a big mirror van.
Yeah, it's like
I love
Housewives.
that.
You know how many people there are going to be. Just get a Airbnb with that many rooms.
Yeah, is this brand new to you?
Ugh.
Okay. Up next, we have...
Serena Morena, who is
Sorry, I'm watching
so
her play with her pussy.
cute. Oh yeah, she's pussy.
She's...
What is it? Her pussy was trembling.
She's so precious. I love this look. I mean...
I know, she looks like a little pop star diva. Also, I love her. Every contestant is fucking gorgeous, and all of their smiles are gorgeous.
Yeah, she has perfect teeth. It's wild. Yeah, I must say, sorry to skip back, but Pixie out of drag. Pick me. Okay.
Oh!
Just call me Pearl. She's beautiful. I love the little princessy kind of cosplay look. It's not anything new, but it is very beautiful.
But it looks great.
Yeah, it's really fun to look at.
And if they
Especially
have to
coming
do
in after
something-
black and white to have this pop pink come in. It's really fun. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh,
of
great.
interest.
Up next, we have Margaret
Yeah. Magos, they call her.
They called her Magos.
Isn't
and
that
I
so cute?
loved it.
Okay, now she is a star. She's a diva. She is an icon and a legend already.
She looked outrageous.
She looks so beautiful, and I love her talking head.
I also love that.
I'm really sorry. That's just about how I woke up early.
Alexis, we are only on hour 10 of being in drag. Get it together. I also love that her tights have little rhinestone hearts on it, and then in her talking head, she has a heart around her eye.
Yeah.
Branding.
What does EOS mean in English?
Thank you so much for
Margaret
asking.
and you? Or no?
What's yeah?
What's Margaret? Margaret, and that's it. Oh, that's cute.
That's funny. Margaret Iya is Margaret. And that's
it. Oh, with like Cher.
She's so fucking funny. God.
Yeah. Up next is Vermeilla Noir. Please forgive any pronunciation. Fucking cool. I like it.
Fucking cool and screaming. I love it because these first three girls are a little
serving looks,
softer.
Beauty.
She runs in and she's like, "Wah!" I love this look. I don't fully understand it. I'm not supposed to, but it's so fucking cool. That's okay. I was telling Curtis this because Curtis and I watched it together, and I was just like, this is the most exciting part about watching the international franchises. It's because they have such a deep history. And so they will come out with this folklore that is hundreds upon hundreds of years old.
And
the oldest we
people
can
in
go
America
is like
young.
250.
Have you ever been to
250?
Have you ever been to Paris?
That's it.
Have you ever been to anywhere
That
in
is
Europe?
not on. So
all the buildings are
if you
old
wanted to
as
come in
fuck.
American
And
folklore,
here we
what
just
would
have
that even
stucco.
be? An old flag?
I mean, stealing.
An old fag wearing an old flag. I've got my entrance look.
Our flagman's dad. You ever seen that?
Yeah, I gotta say, I wanted to like it a lot more than I did.
Well, how far did you get into it?
One episode?
No, you gotta go fast. You gotta go past it. It
Okay.
really ramps up.
Fine. I will watch that if you watch What We Do in the Shadows.
I can't because now
Me neither.
Now they're your mortal enemy.
No, they're not. It's funny. That was funny.
I'm sorry. I am the only one allowed to hurt my best friend's feelings. Okay?
They did not hurt my feelings. They simply confused them. Anyway, up next,
Hina Voce, the voice. Mahoma.
Yes. So we kept hearing about what a good singer she is, but what I'm more interested in is her nose and her mouth.
Let me see her nose and her mouth. Will you play?
It is perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her nose. She looks great. Now her entrance look.
I don't mind it. A little black dress moment.
But your entrance into Drag Race is... Come on.
I mean, it's sequins at least.
Wait, are you serious? You really think
I don't
that's a
mind
good
it.
entrance? That's a great entrance look?
I didn't say that's a good or great. I said I don't mind it.
Okay. I mind.
Also, I feel like, what are they going to make him do? You're going to make me jump on water? You're going to make me ride a cannon in a wind machine? I'm not going to give you...
It's your introduction to the world. And you decide to wear a sequin skirt set?
Well, no, I would probably wear like a tent or...
Right. And you'd go into it and then you'd come out of it. We've seen it.
Up next, all pretty in pink, is Miss Vallarta.
Okay. Her paint, gorge.
Oh my God, you know what she's wearing? She's wearing the outfit Dennis Nedry wears in the beginning of Jurassic Park when he's taking the shaving cream with the secret compartment.
To me, I thought she was doing Sunburn Tourist, but turns out...
She's just pink. Oh, but you're color challenged.
I can see pink. Believe me, the pink is not lost. The look was kind of a bummer, but I really...
It was that for me, it was the pink. I was interested in the pink and the green together. Once I got down to the fact that she was wearing cargo shorts and a shirt, but not like a tailored version of that. It was just shorts and a shirt. No.
You said that in Spanish. No.
See, did you take Spanish in high?
Yes, of course.
I did as well.
Senora Wilhite, she introduced me to Selena, and she got 2 tattoos on matching tattoos on her calf, and they were like nothing. She got them on her 40th birthday, and she talked about it a lot. 50th birthday?
Died.
She got him open casket.
But the bottom half was open and she was turned over so she could see her calf tattoos.
Can you identify the body? Yeah, you're gonna have to flip her over.
Let me see her calves.
Let me see those calves, baby. Ooh, Senora Wilhite. Okay, up next.
Lady Carol from Oaxaca. I think she looks gorgeous.
This is pretty fucking stellar.
It seemed to be a big deal that Oaxaca was being represented.
Yeah, we hear a little bit more about that later as well.
I think she's so gorgeous.
I think she's gorgeous.
Oh, I love her.
You know whose face she reminds me of? Irene.
Oh, yeah. Just
except
like a
she
stunning
made it past the first episode, so...
Oh.
No, I mean the shape of everything. It looks very similar. I love that shit. And I love her headband. I love things that stick out, okay? I like 3D.
Hey, that's...
Oh, wiener.
Up next is our Hennis. She is a chameleon.
She's fully a chameleon.
She is fully a chameleon.
I loved this.
I know, this is cool. And I like how she walked a little bit too far into the workroom.
Oh, yeah, she did. And I love how she carried her tail in. No one knew what the fuck she was doing. They
thought she was an octopus, and then she was a chameleon.
No, now listen. I'm sorry. Anyone who thought... I heard that too. Anyone who thought that was an octopus because they saw one tail, you need to count.
That's a one-a-puss. That's just a puss. Did you know platypus have rows of teeth?
They shouldn't be alive. I honestly can't believe they're real.
I just remember coveting that platypus Beanie Baby so hard. Meanwhile, it's a death machine.
We had one, and my mom gave it to my Aunt Linda without asking me.
A platypus or a platypus Beanie Baby? Up next is Christian Peralta.
Otherwise known as the Mexican Metamorphosis. We got 3 M's.
Metamorphosis, except Maddie's single as fuck, and Christian has a wife and a daughter.
Is Maddie single?
I don't know.
She wasn't at the time of the show. You just made that up?
Like, legally.
Oh, sure. She files her taxes. Single.
No, dependents. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, so she has a wife and a child.
And a daughter who she's doing this for, which is so sweet and touching. And she looks fucking gorgeous.
Her face. I mean, everything. I love this entire look. I don't give a
fuck. I love the look.
I love the entire fucking thing. She is absolutely gorgeous. What I love is that later on in the episode, she and Pixie are talking about her family pictures she brought. She's talking about her wife and her child and how her wife met her when she was in drag doing a performance and they didn't expect to fall in love, but they did because love is love. Listen, okay. Last week, I told a story about a straight couple.
Do you want me to get out of this for this?
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the girlfriend and I asked, where's the boyfriend? We can't find him. And then we do find him and he's just sat in front of Tammy Brown. And then I laughed and I said, LOL, are you sure he's straight? Are you sure you're sexually satisfied? Now the last part I'm not proud of. None of us are sexually satisfied. But number 2, people are learning and growing, okay? It's not just straight people who are evolving. And so it wasn't right of me to say that someone who is in a relationship with a cis female can't be a fan of Tammy Brown, because everyone can be. And this is further proof that love is love, and you can love whoever you want. Happy Pride.
Here.
No, I did feel bad though. People were right. You're right.
Well,
my bad.
And that's what's so beautiful about this community that we have here is that we're allowed to make little mistakes. And
I'll make the same mistake because I do think it's a funny joke.
I think jokes are funny.
Well played. I absolutely adore her. I adore her story, and she is just fucking gorgeous.
Yes.
It's insane.
Up next is Galavaro, who came in looking like the Hamburglar, and I fucking loved it. Everyone was mad at her for the stripes. And
I love that someone screamed
it.
out, Beetlejuice. That was so funny.
So funny. I liked it.
I personally, it was, you know what it was? When the coat was closed, it closed up at her titties, and it just made her body look so weird. And then once she opened the coat, I was like, okay, I'm now seeing that it's just the coat.
Also, I think the drama has entered the chat with her because I guess she has had some sort of connections with some other girls, and they've just been like, I think she's a lover.
I also think people just aren't big fans of her. I think they're all like,
that's gonna make good TV though.
oh yeah, I'm in.
And last but not least is Matraca. Matraca, who I immediately was like, okay, love.
I love this, and yet again, it's a cultural reference we don't understand, but god damn it, I'm so jealous.
It's so beautiful, and also they are
out of drag.
very good looking.
Honestly.
Could be my child.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. I mean, very young mother. But, oh my god.
So
out of drag,
beautiful.
I can't get over the face.
So beautiful.
What a gorgeous
and in drag.
human. And, I mean, obviously, her drag is gorge. But out of drag, I am just so distracted. I think it's the teeth. And the eyes,
it's just all of
and
it.
the nose.
Wait, is a matraca...
And the jaw.
Is a matraca the
hair.
thing that she was spinning? Is that...
And the ears.
Is that what they were saying? They call that the chatterbox. That thing that she was spinning.
They make them in metal here.
Oh yeah, they have metal or tin. Yeah.
Tin! Tin is a form of metal. Then we get a welcoming message from Valentina. She looks amazing.
She looks so gorgeous. And then boom, she's there.
And she looks so gorgeous.
Looks so gorgeous. I love seeing her in her new out of drag look.
Gorge.
Not new, but just I love seeing her on the screen in her out of drag look. And she's there, and we're getting to welcome everyone.
And we're
but
getting
then,
to
wait a minute. Who is that?
Yeah, then suddenly this tiny little pink person walks
What's happening?
In, and I'm
their
like,
face is covered.
Wait a second.
I can't see who it is.
Well, no, they walk in with their face not covered. Whose face is covered?
Okay,
was
and then
your face covered?
Who is the you know what?
That's what it was.
My face was covered because
eczema. It's Lolita Banana from Drag Race France.
Oui.
So good. So like your body was like rejecting it. It said, finally, it's out. Lolita Banana from Drag Race France.
Yes!
Coming in as the second host. I do wonder though, why do you think they pulled Lolita into this? Because Valentina was announced, and even the cast seemed to only know Valentina was going to be the host. So why do you think they pulled Lolita in a little later?
Well, why do birds suddenly appear? You know what I mean?
You mean every time that I'm near?
Well, I was talking about when I'm near, but why do stars fall down from the sky? I mean, I think they're just, some things are better in twos.
Like every time I walk by? I think what it is, okay, this is no facts. This is all opinion. I have a hunch that once they had Valentina and they were kind of writing out scripts and kind of planning out the season, they realized that perhaps they needed someone with a little higher energy level there as well. I love Valentina, do not get me wrong, and I love that she's there. But I do believe that like Lolita is the strong energy presence that I think would have really been missing.
Or maybe, you know what it is? Maybe they were like, we want to do a Drag Race Mexico. Both Valentina and Lolita Banana repped so hard and did us so proud. Maybe they were like, let's just get both. Yeah.
I remember on Canada.
Who was on Canada?
What did I say?
You said Canada.
Canada speaks French.
Ah, oui.
So stupid. Oh, she made top 4.
Yeah, she did well.
Damn. Okay, never mind. I'm a dumb bitch.
We should watch.
We did.
Okay,
they
now
find
it's photo
out.
shoot time. They're gonna be pinatas.
Okay, so their first photo shoot, which I love, and you know the photo shoot's always to destroy whatever they're wearing. They tell them to change into pinatas, and you could tell.
They had those looks
Those
ready
looks
to
were
go, and they were
runway
so
ready.
gorgeous. And they had to get in this harness and hang from the ceiling for a photo shoot. But so fun.
Really fun. However, the outfits were
pinata. The P could have standed for pinata.
next week.
Well, let's just start over.
Okay. Hola. It was just a bummer because there are so many of them and they're strapped in that thing and they're twisting and turning and they're just trying to get through everybody that we didn't even really get to see the full look.
Yeah, I wanted
that they clearly had made.
They had spent so much time and they were so gorgeous. I wanted to. I didn't have enough time to really hone in on anything. It was but everything I saw was really cool.
Yes, it was gorgeous. I was like, damn, I really would love to see that on the runway. Now we did meet the pit crew as well, and
muy caliente.
Hola.
Brace yourselves for some hot pit crew this year.
As opposed to all the ugly ones in the past. So we get a winner, and that is Margaret Iya.
Oh, she took a gorgeous photo. She had a reveal. She came ready, and she's not going to play.
She won't.
What is your experience with piñata?
The first time I ever hit a piñata was in elementary school, and I had one for one of my birthdays growing up. I don't remember what for, but I think it was,
like
it was
birthday.
a nothing. It was like a, it was my 13th birthday. It was baseball themed. Do I like baseball? Nope.
But when you're that young, sometimes it's just like whatever.
Well, my brother and I, it was our last combined birthday party as kids. And I think my brother just chose everything. And I was like, sounds good to me. Love sports. They were just like nothing baseball players. And we hit them to death. Piñata's fun. Have you done it?
I'm sure I have when I was younger at other people's house. I will say one time we did a show in Chicago of Snow White and the Seven Drag Queens, and afterward we would do something called the after show. And I sang Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood, and I got a piñata of a car, and I beat the piñata up on stage, and that was fun.
Was I there? Listen, I drank so heavily at those things.
Oh,
the after
me
show
too.
is an after blur. Then we find out that for the main challenge, it's just a runway. Well, I say just a runway, but
it is their
big.
first runway of the season, and they get to represent their hometowns.
This is my favorite international runway. I love this shit.
Yeah.
You just learned so much so quick.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in, but let's do it.
And I'm a visual learner.
We leave the gorgeous workroom and head into the gorgeous stage. Listen, Drag Race Mexico.
Oh my God, they're doing
Drag Race
everything
Mexico.
so good.
The judges are a little underlit. Actually, everyone
But
is.
it doesn't matter
now that I look
because
at it.
that one judge, his name is Christian.
Oh, the guy with no shirt?
Excuse me.
So hot.
Excuse me.
As someone who's married to a person who has pecs.
And as someone who
I
is
appreciate other pecs.
And as someone who's not married, currently at this time juncture, I applaud your
tone, brave. Yes. Congratulations, sir. You're very hot. Yeah, so they both get their own entrance.
Which is kind of jarring when the first one stops. The music just stops.
And I get it because Lolita was in this giant dress, and so she needed to be placed.
Also, they deserve their own entrances. They're the choochas.
I don't know. It's weird because Valentina does her whole entrance and then she goes to the side of the stage and then she stands and then it quickly cuts and then Lolita's just suddenly on stage. I'm thinking, Valentina just stood there the whole time? I don't know.
She's really good at standing there.
She is fantastic. I don't know if this will be something they do every time or if it's because Lolita's dress was so cumbersome and it was probably really awkward to get it on stage. If maybe that's why they did it that way. It was awkward to watch.
I loved it.
Okay. And I loved what both of them were wearing. They looked
so
amazing.
Gorgeous. And truly, it's just starting off this franchise with a bang.
Let's do this. Up first, we have Miss Vallarta.
I like this. It's a seahorse. It's gorgeous.
I loved it.
She clearly loves to experiment with different colors as her foundation. I think it's so cool.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
And I like the way it moves, too. It reminded me of, remember in Miss Congeniality when they're wearing the Statue of Liberty dresses?
Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, it looks so good. I think the main argument was that it's supposed to represent a fountain or a statue. I can't tell. I think the colors she chose were more water, but in actuality, she was trying to rep a statue. I don't know. It seemed like they were splitting hairs at that point.
But yeah.
I loved it.
I loved it too. Although I just said she reminded me of the Statue of Liberty dress, so some statues are that color.
Remember Statue of Liberty gold, copper, right?
Oh
Penny,
yeah, it was
penny.
over here when
Penny.
when they first brought it over.
Copper.
It was copper, and then wind, water, fire,
Oxidation,
earth.
oxygen.
Yeah, once it oxidized down, that's what I say sometimes at work when people are like, "Oh, the shade isn't right," and I'm like, "Well, take a few minutes; it'll oxidize down."
You just made that up.
No, it happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sometimes
Oh.
makeup, like once it settles, it's in its final shade.
It'll oxidize down. Where'd you hear that?
I heard it at work.
Do you have this in blue? Don't worry, that pink will oxidize down. Anyway, next up we have Regina Voce. Now, listen, we've seen this before. It's the whole show me your neighborhood, and then you end up just wearing a dress with a map on it. I don't like that.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
like that. I don't like that.
There is a way to wear a map.
Yes. Good. That's all we need to hear. And also, well, she was doing like, here's the map, and then this meant something, and then this was like a statue. So she did a lot all at once.
I also couldn't really see it. I'm looking at it right now. I can't even really see it that well.
And then the corset thing looked a little cheap, although I don't know, maybe that's what the reference looks like. I don't know. Yeah, I really disliked this look.
Okay. I just can't see I can't see it.
Up next, we have Serena Morena.
Ooh.
I assume that's how it said, right? Not Serena.
Serena.
Because that wouldn't rhyme. So she was the fair, and her hands were fighting roosters.
That was so cool.
And it was so fucking cute. I love when they come out and they tell a story and she's pulling the
love her.
feathers out. Her face is so adorable. I loved this.
Christian Peralta, Daddy Mommy.
The fuck? So, Daddy Mommy is
Daddy
first,
Mommy.
she's a jar.
She's a
She's like a famous jar from her area, which I loved. I love this look. I
thought it was so
a
cute.
pleated balloon. I love that shit. And then she reveals...
Oh my god, into a very, very classic
Which, like, I know we've said it
Mexican
before.
dress.
Do not let me see the reveal coming, but...
No, I don't care.
I loved this.
I love these skirts and this beautiful, like, I forget what it's called, but...
Beautiful.
No. There's like a folklorico. Folklorico, maybe? Is that what she's doing? It's like a type of dance where they wear those gorgeous skirts.
It's so fucking stunning.
Obsessed.
I love that she went from this kind of poo-poo brown jar to this like bright, colorful.
It was jarring in a different way.
Up next, we have Margaret Iya.
Oh, Margaret Iya representing Mexico City. Being
No.
a stinky.
She says... It's true.
But here's the thing.
She said Mexico City's full of pigeons and poop.
I relate so hard to this because Chicago very often smells like that weird chocolate.
What?
Downtown Chicago smells like that weird bitter chocolate. Haven't you ever smelled
poop?
that?
Do you call poop weird bitter chocolate?
You have got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
Chicago smells like chocolate. That chocolate factory.
Oh, it does?
Yes. Downtown Chicago.
I don't live there, so I don't know. So she turns around and her dress says, "The city smells like poop."
And they were mad at her because they were like
so mad.
They
at
were
her.
mad because they're like, it's gonna hurt people coming here. Honestly, I want to go more. Now I'm ready to go.
Her sense of humor is so good, and it's so dry.
Like poop.
It's dry, like it. Your poop is dry? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, you know when sometimes after dogs have pooped, it's white and dry. Have you ever seen white poop?
Sure, yeah. But your poop's not white.
No, it's not.
Listen, you have to ask follow-up questions. If you don't, who will?
I'm not telling you about my poop anymore.
Is it dry? But overall, I liked the concept is really funny. I just wish the dress had been a little more something. That's all.
Yeah.
But so funny.
Up next is Galavaro, and she's doing because they have butterflies there. First of all, I liked her talking head look.
She's doing, they've got butterflies there.
She's doing butterflies.
Now, I think I liked part of it.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't tell if I liked it. I don't know. It's cute. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's pretty, right? No. Yeah.
I like the butterflies. There's something about it. What is it?
Up next, we have Vermeilla Noir. Now, she was dressed as a doll, and that's really the only information we have.
Yeah, that skirt is so fucking cool.
I loved all of it,
It's like a carousel.
but they hated it, I guess.
Okay, I think the top being kind of just a black long sleeve shirt with a few jewels in front of it, I think maybe that's something that I noticed. Like maybe if the top of the dress was colorful like the bottom, but that skirt is so impressive, and the way that it moved when she twirled.
I know, I loved it.
I loved that. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe there wasn't a specific reference to her hometown or where she's from. Why did she pick the doll? Maybe that wasn't clear. Up next, Argenis. I love this.
It's really cool.
It is a perfectly stoned poncho. It is gorge. I love the stoning on it. Like, doesn't it make it look 3D? I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then she tears it off, and immediately Valentina screams, "Diaper booty!"
Immediately
Which,
she screams diaper
to be
booty.
fair, in English. To be fair, yes.
Diaper booty.
But I love it. This was one of my favorites. I really dug it.
I think diaper booty is in. And next we have Matraka, who this was so cool and beautiful.
And they
love
the thing I loved about the shape, the color, it's all gorge. But then they had little details, and sometimes that can look really messy when people just throw a lot of things at it, trying to hit a bunch of different details. But I felt like she added it all so beautifully to her outfit, and it was very tasteful. This giant pink thing, but it's beautiful. I thought it was so well done.
Yeah.
Very taste.
Very taste.
Thank you.
I think Matraka has a lot of taste.
And she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Up next we have Pixie Pixie.
Oh my gosh, this was so gorgeous to me. This was so gorgeous.
Amazing. And again, she's House of Black and White, and then she threw in the red. Fucking gorgeous.
Also, every time I look at her in and out of drag, I'm more attracted. Respectfully.
Same. There's a point, okay? There's a point where she hugs Daddy
Christian,
Mommy.
Daddy Mommy.
And her arm.
Oh, not a lot of people talk about this, but arms can actually be one of the most attractive parts of a man.
I think they often are.
Really?
I don't think that's something... We don't talk about it because we know it. I love a good arm.
Arms, we've talked about this. Anthony, in the latest season of Queer Eye, his arms are bulging.
I'm not looking at Anthony on Queer Eye. Sorry.
Bobby. Are you looking at Bobby? Yeah.
Is so
Bobby?
Hot.
Yeah, excuse me. He can renovate my house.
Who?
My baseboards need some work.
Who would have thought?
My baseboards need some work, Bobby.
That 7 seasons in.
Yeah.
Bobby is the thirst trap. But he is.
Also, he seems a little angry to be there.
Because he does all the work!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it got hard. Okay, up next we have Lady Quero. This...
Oh my god.
I simply adore.
And I learned something.
Yes!
Will you tell me what I learned?
Yes. So, I Googled it. Muxe is Mexico's third gender. And a lot of cultures... American, you fucking idiots, listen. Just whenever I see people spouting off anti-trans bullshit, like trans people were just invented a couple years ago. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
The third gender, Muxe, is people who were born male who now identify as female. It's more than just trans. It's like a revered group.
Well, that's what Sasha Colby was saying, that in
Hawaii,
they're upheld because they know both sides.
It's not new folks, and I know we're preaching to the choir, but send this to your mom or dad. Send it to my dad. I'd love to see his reaction.
Ask for $5,000 too. You might get it.
Oh yeah, say that you're in Nigeria. I just think it's
was
really
beautiful.
beautiful, and I love that we get yet another example of the reverence that trans people deserve and are given in other cultures.
And then Valentina
Not
was
in
saying it
ours.
was beautiful that she was wearing a wedding dress because I guess in that area of Mexico, Mouche aren't allowed to get married, but
yeah, she looks absolutely
she looks gorgeous.
and I love the orange.
We do have tops and bottoms, and we have some critiques, all very good. Well, a really touching moment with Marguerite on the back. She's upset, and
Yeah.
they're all rallying around her, and all of them saying everyone's a winner just by being here, which is true.
That was really sweet, and I again adore the fact that her nickname is Magos.
Yeah,
That's the cutest thing I've ever fucking heard.
we do have a winner, and congratulations! It is
Mommy Daddy!
Mommy Daddy Christian Peralta.
So fucking excited for
and
her.
well deserved. She looked beautiful.
And then, of course, she immediately says that it's going to help her take better care of her family. And I am very much on her team.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Hashtag I'm a team.
I like her. I'm ready to see what else she's got. I am looking at Mommy Daddy respectfully, and I'm
Yeah.
excited. Our bottom two, fortunately, Margarita is saved from the
Thank God.
bottom. And then it's going to go ahead and be Miss Vallarta and Vermeilla Noir. They are in the bottom. They're going to lip sync a song by Belinda.
Both looks I liked a lot. Go ahead.
They're lip syncing a song, but oopsies.
Neither of them know the song
Yeah.
well enough. It's bad. It's a really, really bad lip sync, and
Tough.
it's tough. And
because we've had such a strong start to this franchise.
yeah, it's really
Start. Do you
bad.
remember how I
It's-
said that?
What?
Strong start. I didn't like that. We've had such a strong start to such a beautiful franchise.
yeah. Neither of them knew the words.
Which is actually fitting because Valentina at one time didn't know her words.
that's how you become a host.
That's just a funny joke. We don't care.
No, we love her.
We love Valentina.
Anyway, but they didn't know the words, and it was it was tough. And they cut to the judges, Lolita smiling and clapping. The rest are just clapping.
And even the girls in the back, they can tell.
They're like, ooh, this is bad.
This isn't great.
Yeah, it was really bad. So I'm thinking, wow.
I think we're
The
gonna
first
send someone
elimination
home.
is going to be a double
Two
elimination.
people, which would suck.
But it would also be iconic.
Yeah. And then Valentina, I did kind of laugh at this. She said, but of course, the final decision is up to me and Lolita. I like this kind of, it's frenemies, like kind of back
Yeah.
and forth. They're going to, I think they have. What ultimately ends up happening is they both get to stay, which ultimately I'm happy. I want to see more of them.
Yes.
We're just getting to know them. I
Yes.
don't want to have them go home before we get a fair shake.
Ultimately, it would have been a
But-
bad look to eliminate two people immediately.
Yeah.
Because it just makes your drag.
Do you remember the lip syncs in the
look
first season of UK?
weak. What?
Do you remember the lip syncs in the first season of UK?
Garbage.
Yeah.
Very bad. It would have been a little more exciting had one of them done well and there was a clear winner to then have both saved. Like,
Yeah.
we're not going to send anyone home. But for both of them to do bad, I don't know. It was unsatisfying. It was really funny though. So they find out they're both staying. They hug. They're excited. And then they go back to their spots and they're like, all right, let the music play.
And they both just stand there
they
still
both
not
just
doing anything.
stand there. I loved it.
I loved
I'm
it.
ultimately happy neither of them are going home because, again, I like both of their looks.
Yes.
So, here we
And
go.
I'm so excited. What a cool new adventure, Drag Race Mexico.
Yes. And again, just a reminder, if you know of any Mexican reviewers or Mexican American reviewers that you really enjoy, please
Tag them down below
tag them
so
down
we can,
below.
we can see them and follow
Tag their
them.
channel. I would love to learn more.
Yes. If you liked this, we are IMHO. You can find us.
Here.
You can like and subscribe this and cause see more. We do more as well. Also, I don't know.
Okay, we're also on
I never do
know.
this part.
That's okay. Listen, new franchise,
Yeah.
we're doing new things. We're also on Patreon. So every episode that you watch here, there's always 5 to sometimes 15 to sometimes 20. Honestly, we should stop. Extra bonus footage of us just talking about farting. So
Yes,
make
we're-
sure you go there for that.
We are both on Cameo. separately.
That's all you need. That's perfect. Also, if you want a video from both of us together, you can go to imhoftheshow.com and order a Shamio.
Yeah, if you're not done going to .coms, you can go to dragqueenmerch.com and get some amazing merch there. We just launched our new Cunt Honey Baby line, and it is absolutely gorgeous.
It's very cunt, it's very honey, it's very baby. Thank you. All right, we'll see you next week. Adios.
Adios!
I'm very excited to...
Oh, yeah.
Yes? No, I'm just very excited to meet these girls and to...
Look at them some more. They're all gorgeous.
No, but truly, if you have any sort of insight or anything like that and you'd like to just let us know where we went wrong, I'm just excited to hear what everyone thinks and to learn.
And if you...
It'll be fun.
Yeah. I agree.
You sounded like Paris Hilton for a second.
Thank you.
Okay, for real though, Spanish too. Sonora Wilhite, you know her by her calves. She... You know her from the calves. Anyway. We took a week, okay? We took a week to watch Selena because, class periods were only 45 minutes and she would, we'd have to do homework and stuff. But we took a week to watch Selena and then we spent another week just talking about it. This was no lesson plans, no assignments, literally 5 days of us just going. And another thing I like, just talking about how much we love Selena. So I want to
That was a really special time.
It really was.
My dad had us watch Selena, which was amazing. Only because he used to work for Southwest Airlines, and there's one scene where they take Southwest Airlines to LA to the Grammys, and he heard about that, and he made us watch it. And but I'm so glad he did, because I love that movie.
God, it's so fucking good.
Oh,
Who was that? Good. Where did was it you? Who was I having a conversation the other day where someone was like, do you think without Selena, J-Lo would have the career she has?
I don't know if that was me or not, but I'm going to say I think J-Lo would have found a way, but that movie launched her, and for good reason. She is excellent in it.
I think she would have found her way.
I do too.
I really do.
Yeah.
Listen,
she's really good at a rom-com.
Yeah. I think she's a good actor.
The Wedding Planner?
I think she's a good, hear me out, singer. Good. Not great. I think she's a good singer. I will say, don't watch the video of her trying to teach her daughter how to sing. It's rough. Anyway, Selena. I do want to go. I hear that the museum in Corpus Christi, that her dad's there every day. He leads the tours and stuff.
I think that would make me really sad.
But, it is sad. But they're celebrating their daughter's life.
But you know what I heard, though?
Uh-oh.
I heard that he, does a little bit of the tour, and then he tries to, sell his other clients' music to you. He's like, look at all this other music.
Oh, that's tough.
Also, did you watch the Netflix Selena TV series?
I did. I didn't love it.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'll do it.
But I wanted to love it.
Selena. Yeah.
There's not been a more tragic, of course there has, but that was such a tragic...
Oh my God! Wait till I tell you about the Holocaust.
What do you think about this new... I feel a wave of public... whatever. I saw a TikTok where a woman was like, I'm a therapist, and I gotta be honest, if your idea of relaxing is watching and listening to true crime stuff, you need to get yourself checked out. Do you agree or disagree?
Okay. I have seen... Listen, we as a society, okay? We change, we grow, we contain multitudes. And I have seen the shift in true crime consumption. I've seen the shift in attitude, where it used to be just kind of a fun thing and it caught on and it was kind of a trend, and now everyone's realizing kind of how fucked up it is.
How fucked up it can be.
How fucked it can be. But I do want to point out, this is, again, nothing new. People have been obsessed with true crime from the jump.
Yeah.
They used to walk through crime scenes. They would go stand outside courtrooms all day just in hopes of possibly hearing the details of a murder. So this is not new.
Walk through a family's house where they'd been murdered and grab the
grabbed
raisins from the cake.
From the cake, exactly.
That's a good
Of
point,
course,
Darby.
Of course, there are some bad apples, as there always are in all situations when it comes to the true crime, thing.
Genre.
But it's human nature. Death
It's human
is
nature,
so
and
intriguing.
I do think there is value in hearing about the bad things of the world so you know what to look out for.
And to be thankful for what you have.
I'm thankful I have you.
Oh, thank you. I'm thankful for Chips.
Chips is her dog.
Nope, it's like the food. Bye.